so in 2022, I achieved all my goals, well, almost all my goals. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I did that and how you can achieve your goals as well. So yeah, I'm going to take you step by step on how to make goals for 2023 and how you can achieve them in a whole year. Okay, so why would you make goals? Goals will help you stay motivated and help to take your life to the next step. If I didn't make goals, I wouldn't be where I am now and I wouldn't go any further. The last few months, I have not been that motivated to improve my content, to do better, to grow. And now that I've made goals again for upcoming year, I'm motivated again to grow and to be better. So yeah, I'm also gonna show you how you can stay motivated to keep on reaching your goal. So if you're interested in that, keep watching. So a few of my goals last year was reaching 500k on TikTok, 150k on Instagram, which has now become almost 900k on TikTok and 230k on Instagram, I guess. So yeah, I've overdone myself, which is a very good thing. Other things were finding a management, writing an ebook. I also did some other things like putting myself first because I broke up with my ex last year, so I was more focused on myself and I wanted to improve that. Also eating more healthy, working out more, reading 6 books, which is the only one I did not accomplish because I don't know, I was just not motivated to read a book, which is also fine, but we're gonna talk about that as well. To make goals you are gonna complete and not just because you want to, but you know you're never gonna. Those are a few of my goals that I reached last year and I'm now gonna make new goals again for this year. Okay, so I'm gonna take you through each step and you can pause the video at each step, complete everything and then go further with the video and I'm gonna help you. So let's get comfy, get yourself some paper and yeah. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is create goals. I got a template in Canva which I created and you can use it as well to help you make the goals. If you make goals, they need to be SMART. So SMART means specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. So for example, one of my goals this year is 1 million on TikTok. This is very specific. I mention a number, so that also makes it measurable. Okay, so according to last year I grew, I think, around 600k in a year. So growing 100k next year should be attainable. It's also relevant, of course, because yeah, it's my job and it's already time bound because we're doing this for a year. Other things on my goals are hitting the 20k in YouTube, getting verified, growing in the UK and the Netherlands, and signing a cookbook. So I didn't sign a cookbook this year because I'm not there yet. For me, if you watch my followers, I'm there, but I'm just not, like, it doesn't feel like I want to do it right now. I don't want to focus this year on creating a good book, but I feel like I'm ready for it next year, if that makes sense. So yeah, that was mostly the entrepreneurship part. Then you have the finance part, and I'm not gonna talk about that. You can do it yourself. Then health for me was, well, actually the same as last year, just working out 3 times a week if I feel like it. You don't have to push yourself. You know what I mean? If you're sick, you're not gonna do that. On self-development, I had wake up at 8 a.m. during weekdays because I don't do that. I sometimes wake up at 9, which is too late if you ask me. Finding an apartment is also on my list. So these are a few examples of goals you can make. So you can pause the video now and write down your goals using a template. I recommend creating bigger goals. For example, signing a cookbook is quite a big goal. It's also nice to have some goals that are easy to reach and are more up to you. For example, finding an apartment, I can do my best, but these are hard times for finding an apartment, so it might not turn out the way I want to. So yeah, also plan some easier goals so you at least achieve something. Okay, step 2 is start making a planning to achieve the goals. So how are you gonna achieve that? I met up with my management a few days ago and we actually brainstormed about, okay, how are we gonna achieve the goals? For example, how am I gonna hit the 1 million on TikTok? And we came up with some ideas, and I also recommend you to do it. To sit, for example, with your family, friends, and think about how you're gonna achieve them. Because you accomplish way more if you brainstorm about it with more people than just yourself. You might come far, but it's also nice to hear a second opinion or write down solutions and just ask for a second opinion from one of your friends, like, what do you think? Do you think this is achievable? Do you have any other ideas I could use? So to give an example, to reach 1 million, I'm just gonna use that example every time. To reach 1 million on TikTok, I have been changing my niche, which is why I'm not growing that fast anymore, but I do like it more than just only food. I also like to talk about beauty and stuff like that. But I do need to find out what makes beauty videos go viral as well, so I can grow on food and beauty. So we brainstormed about what can we do, what kind of fits work for me. For example, the aesthetics videos work as well very nice, and I do like to make them as well. So let's focus more on aesthetic videos. So stuff like that, and you can brainstorm. We came up with some really nice ideas which are gonna come out next month, so in January. So yeah, I'm gonna keep you posted on that on Instagram. I'm not gonna tell too much about it. That's an example of how you can achieve it. Or for example, if you want to eat healthier, for example, how are you gonna achieve it? What's eating healthier? Are you gonna start your day with oats? Are you gonna stop eating sugars? You should never stop eating sugars, but for example, are you gonna start with a green juice every day? Those are kind of things that you can think of when thinking of achieving a goal. Okay, so what you can now do is write down those goals. I wrote them down somewhere else, and then you're gonna make points how you could achieve those goals and what would actually work for you. And I also recommend to make this list and leave it for a few days, just so you can think about it a bit more. For example, this is as well, I left it on the side for a week, but every time my idea came up, I wrote it down. And at the end of the week, I had a whole list. And it also doesn't put a lot of pressure on you when you create the list. It's more like you have time to think about it. Just leave it open, and if an amazing idea comes up, just write it down. So yeah, you can pause the video again and write down the things on how you can achieve your goals. So the last goal is to reflect on your goals and make a planning to achieve the goals. I do this every month also because it makes me really motivated. If you're like not feeling it anymore, or you're lost kind of track of your goal, it's very good to just think about your goal and see how it goes. For example, if it isn't working out the way you would want it to have, maybe you need to change your goal, or maybe you need to change your approach towards the goal. For example, if you want to eat healthier and you are like, I'm gonna eat a green smoothie every morning, and then after 2 days you're like, I don't have time to make a green smoothie every morning, I'm not gonna do that anymore. So you stopped doing with whatever you did to eat healthier. If you reflect on it and you see like it stopped, maybe you should change it to, let's just add an extra vegetable to my dinner. That's way more achievable, and I can do that. And that's how you can stay motivated as well, and you would be excited again to work on your goal. And at the end of the year, you will see that you have tried many things, but you will achieve the goal. Maybe it has become a lifestyle of yours. And another thing that really helps is putting it beside your bed. Wait. So I have it next to my bed, which makes me really motivated to wake up every morning, see my goals, and complete my goals. Well, and at the end of the year, you will see that you have grown and even achieved probably your goal. So that's how easy it can be. But you do need to make a planning, you do need to have goals, you do need to have an approach. And I hope this video has helped for you. If you have any questions about planning or achieving a goal, you're really stuck, or you want to brainstorm, just send me a DM and I'm gonna help you with growing. I hope you like this. If you want me to do more kind of this inspiring videos or anything like that, let me know. It was quite a chatty one. I normally don't do this, but I hope it helped. Download the templates below, they're all free. I made them once and I'm gonna share it with you. And good luck in 2023. Hope you achieve your goals. Let's work on it together, and yeah, bye.